clearly they didn't anticipate some of the other players being stuck in a different town with car trouble. The last thing that I mean, that's why I kept notes. It helps, and between that and looking at your blueprint, I now know what I need to do next. Well, I was putting your putting your blueprint to use is my next objective. So that's what I know. I'm looking inside your blueprint to see what I need to feed it. You know what? I forget what this blueprint is. This is a turbo motor blueprint. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yep. And we plopped it down, ready to go. If I remember correctly, you did that when you plopped it down. No. I'm absolutely not doing that yet. I'm barely ready for this one. I just gotta know where am I gonna source silica? I know I had it. I know I had it all in mind. That's the part that can't be helped. Because now I have to remember how I was gonna source all of this stuff. Because I know we put it here knowing that it would work. Do I remember where I was gonna source everything? Nope, absolutely not. I don't even import in silica, or do I have to import that on my own? Okay. You're not wearing a monocle. It's gonna hurt my head. Have to think about all this. Yeah, today's gonna be a catch-up day. I think there's no way around it. No, it's because everything that was internalized up to this point is, yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take us live now. There we go. Now we're live.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, everybody, we're back. Sorry. It is my fault. My fault for. It literally is my fault. Like, it's
Well,
not even a joke. It's my
in
fault.
the meantime, I've beaten 2 games. Ha ha!
Here we are going back to the one we've been playing for weeks.
Months.
Months.
Yep.
Versus me, which is like, I beat 2 games in, like, the span of, like...
Actually, is the gameplay currently... have we been playing this save specifically for over 2 weeks?
Here, let me look at. So this is the 17th save file. So we've had 17 streams of this. So I've been saving a file per stream,
Okay.
and we're
Makes
sitting
sense.
at 79 hours.
Okay, so not a week. Barely over 3 days.
79? Yeah, it's a work... It's 2 work weeks. But
79 hours?
80 hours,
We-
40 hours per week.
We've worked a paycheck.
We've worked a paycheck, yes.
Well, I'm talking about, like, in totality.
Yeah.
In totality, it's over 3 days. But...
Yes, I know. It's not our job.
I mean, yes and
Yeah.
no. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. Silica comes from quartz crystals. Where am I going to get quartz crystals? Where was I thinking of getting quartz crystals? I don't remember where I was going to get quartz crystals. God damn it.
Weren't you also going to be using the, God, what is it? The refinery method? On the quartz crystals that you thought you had?
Let me see. Oh, but I don't need the process alumina solution for that.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a limestone. That's an assembler, so I can use an assembler to create it with quartz. I need quartz, I guess. I guess I need to import quartz. I guess there's no way around that.
Yeah,
I was just trying to remember if I was importing quartz before for this factory. I don't think I was. Oh, that's gonna. I might have to go find a fresh quartz supply to import into this area. Which is not the worst thing. It's just something that's got to be done. Got a pure limestone node here, so that's good.
Hey, well, we're finished with the big motors. So, at least with the temporary installation, I'm going to clear that out.
Oh, here, you know what? That's what I need to do. I need to check off my checklist. And we got supercomputers in production, so we're good there.
Okay, which means that we do have to get those motors set up for production someplace.
That's the closest one to this place. 2 quartz. I think I'm going to try to focus on building up a nuclear power plant. Because we do need more power at the moment.
Okay, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's either that or go back and try to finish getting as much power out of the oil field that I started at.
I feel like we're going to have to move to nuclear sooner or later.
Yeah.
Because of just how like certain things are just going to be like required that much more power in general.
Yeah, especially once we start getting into some of the loop systems.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to be cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 1 or 2, but it's another thing once we start having to make, fields of them.
Considering that if I'm reading this power graph right, our max consumption is 46 megawatts.
And we're
With our
producing
roughly... Our max capacity is sitting somewhere between like 38 and 39,000 megawatts. So... I am just looking at it very...
Yeah, our theoretical max constant is well over our production at this point by 10,000.
Yeah.
Our current consumption is thankfully 10,000 less than our current production usually.
Which, that's
But that's
nice.
because that's essentially a lot of stuff not being used.
Or stuff just sitting there because, like, oh, I'm all full up and not. It's like it's not going to be producing anything. Okay. I'm trying to remember one of the projects that I was trying to do. Okay. But while we're waiting around, let's talk about other things. Like, since I mentioned it, Echoes of Wisdom, Eddie. I know you haven't beaten it.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to play it again this week. I'm catching up with too much stuff and dying.
Real life interrupting, yes. Also, I noticed that your midnight streams on your personal channel are not archived. Did you make sure to enable that or no?
They didn't need to be enabled. I mean, I guess I don't post enough of my own that it didn't occur to me. So I should. I guess you're telling me there's a setting I need to go and toggle.
Yeah, it's basically saying like, hey, please make sure like the streams are kept.
Okay.
And it'll keep it there for I think 2 weeks. That's a standard thing.
Okay, and then I need to figure out how to do the automatic upload too to YouTube. I didn't look into that either. So
That one I'm still trying to figure out because I'm still kind of manually triggering it.
Oh, I thought it was automatic. You've been so on top of you've been so on top of it.
That's because I do it right before Friday streams.
Ah.
I mean, there are ways for it to do it, but...
Is that why sometimes multiple of the same stream goes up?
Yeah, I'm guessing you've been going in and deleting them.
No. I figured there was no point in doing so.
Okay.
It's just something I've noticed over the years and just never questioned it.
Sometimes you should question it, but... Okay, I need to figure out what... I remember I was dealing with uranium at one point. Why was I trying to make uranium cells? Oh, brute. Why was I making uranium cells?
For the bind?
Well, I know that we like. I think I did it for the unlock, but maybe that was it. Because let's see. Yeah, we completed sulfur, which means we do have the way of making. Select recipe. The nuke obelisk now, which that requires.
I remember you were working
off.
on that, but I don't know if that's what your current goal was.
I think I got it started because I made the infused uranium cells, but I think I only did it to unlock it, not to actually to actually make the nukes. So maybe it's just kind of left open in case of MPX wanted to borrow the uranium cells to make something, but I think that's technically also part of your system.
I don't think it's doing anything with uranium in my system. Like, it's using iron, getting oil products. It's using a fair amount of limestone and crystals. And also aluminum, and deuterium, but not uranium yet.
Okay.
Well, I'm not using uranium at all, honestly, in that setup. Didn't need to be.
And this is the like closed loop nuke system, right?
This is not the closed loop nuke system. That was the nuclear pasta system. Well, the containers for the nuclear pasta.
I'm gonna go over there and probably hook everything up to a double check everything because
Is that top? Top? It's bottom.
Because if I hook up the nuclear cells, we can definitely awesome sync it and get a good chunk of points until they're needed.
Yeah, well, that makes a bit more sense earlier in the game, I think. When we were still, huffing about with something else, or at least not needing uranium. Well, right now we sort of are needing uranium.
Okay, because there is a drone port next to where I'm producing the uranium cells. So I'm just going to go over there and check it. But yeah, we beat Metroid Prime. And we also beat, what was the other one? Astral Chain. Fairly quickly, both counts.
Well, I think you were expecting to, get a couple of months out of both of them.
I was, well, technically with Astral Chain, I figured things would speed up. but not that much with all the availability. Whereas Metroid, it's like, okay, Eddie's gonna come back the second week, and then I can slow down. He didn't come back. Not to complain, Eddie. It's just the factor of like,
Funny how we have to say it. We can't say it wasn't your fault. I mean, you didn't mean for this to happen.
yeah. Plus the factor that I completely overestimated how much faffing about, overestimated how much faffing about I would be doing, which was very little. I thought I'd be doing a lot more in, Metroid Prime, but the MPX, when he was awake, noticed how fast I was going through the game.
Well, I said the only thing I saw you ever get stuck on was a puzzle.
And it was a stupid boost ball puzzle, which means that it's like... Which means that it's just purely about, like, okay, can you do the mechanic?
Okay, you do that.
What happened?
Okay, you know those big rhinoceros hogs?
The non-nuke ones?
Well, the nuke ones, actually.
Okay.
You know how they can run at you when you try to, like, make them fly over the edge?
Yeah?
It sort of did that on its own.
Love
Well,
that.
Where is it? It has to be under something.
are you trying to get,
To the nuclear uranium deposit up here where I am. Like, I think it's underground.
Trying to find out where you are. That one I think is underground versus the one that I'm checking on.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to remember where the cave entrance is, because I think it's down lower, but I'm not sure.
I know it's behind the waterfall. That's as much as I know.
Alright. Okay, there's nothing here. Well, there isn't a waterfall here, that's the problem.
What?
I think you're thinking of the other one. But I
Yeah,
do see a
probably.
cave entrance now.
Well, that's good news. And so we need to make 100 pasta. Which, technically, we only need to make 50 pasta, really. By doubling on the,
Okay, so I need 56 water. I'm dying. Okay, is this deep enough for water extraction? Absolutely is not deep enough. Oh, you're deep enough. What?
Even the puddle, every puddle is possibly deep enough for water extraction. Don't ask me why or how.
That's true. There's a lot of shallow places you can't extract water from.
Okay.
Yeah, that does require a certain depth. Okay, back into cave. Back of the terrible radioactive cave with radioactive spiders in it.
Once you get bit, you can become a superhero.
Or joke. Okay, this is not the right cave. I mean, I did get a purple slug. Maybe that's what's going on wrong.
Okay, I set it up so that if if the thing fills up on the encased uranium cells, like the container that I have for it, it will go to the awesome sink that I have. So.
Okay. I'm gonna open up a browser to check on this.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of faffing about not knowing where the heck this cave entrance is.
Time to extract all that limestone.
Extract that entire limey boy.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, now looking at how I got it set up, I just made it to make the encased cells. I did not make it for anything else.
Any more than 480? Is that enough?
Okay, there is a large cave. Okay, it starts there. Oh, I know where that is. Okay. Just go from that angle. And then come over. Okay. A lot further down than I thought.
I need 200. Okay, you have more than enough.
Okay, where are you? Now you're spawning in here. So could you please spawn already?
Please spawn, so I can keep you.
Well, it's one of those annoying like, enter a place you know there are going to be spiders, but you don't see the spiders yet because they haven't spawned in. And then you finally get far enough in that they literally spawn in front of you.
Love that.
And this is why the kitty, the arachnophobia filter.
Absolutely does not work.
I would say that's not a solution to the problem. Because the problem is them popping in, essentially. Like, if they didn't have that terrible pop-in, it wouldn't be an issue. Okay, so we got the uranium down here. Needs to go someplace. So where does this other side of the cave exits? Okay, that is some weird lighting. Maybe it's supposed to be simulating a micro fissure.
Maybe.
It's simulating Fisher Price. Right in the worst place. Someone's going to see this.
Of course.
Of course.
Never seen a horse in Satisfactory. Where?
Okay. Have the limestone and the crystal quartz rod set up. Now I just got to import the raw crystal and I'm good to.
Okay.
Which crystal do I need? I need 60, 20, 220. Think I can produce that much? Alright, I launched myself into the stratosphere.
That's no good.
It's entirely good. The landing, however, may not be. Okay.
Whee! I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky.
Starts dying immediately.
Okay, there's my node. Alright, can you produce 220 units? Please say yes.
Do I not have power things? Do I not have power shards?
You absolutely good.
There should be several in the...
Yeah, I know,
one.
but I guess I somehow ran out.
What?
Okay.
Oh no, I haven't done this in such a long time.
Okay, so I got the achievement. That was a close one.
1 health.
Yeah.
Ah,
I collided with a cliff face after using one of the catapults to get back home.
okay. I probably should have done this off stream, but oh well. Oh, if you need those cubes for the nuclear pasta,
Yeah.
go ahead and take them.
Okay.
Don't know if we have enough power to spare to be making them at the moment, but
I don't think I was going to anyway.
well, all I'm saying is maybe make one and downclock it just so it's not using as much power.
Let's see. Production. Okay, so I need to make some turbo more. Because the accelerator requires 10 turbo motors.
First one. All options. So.
Okay, so
Sorry, I'm trying to calculate what all we can do. Okay, that's a bit much. Do we have a Sanor? Oxide.
hey, this is going to be a bit weird, but I'm going to underclock it down to 20%.
Hey, as long as we're making them,